Oh, God. Welcome back
to another episode of
Bad
ASMR.
Yerba.
Oh, Bad Yerba.
Well, ASMR. What would our ASMR be?
Just me scratching my head.
Just listen to your dry ass scalp.
Me flossing. Me hella close. Just
We're back. It's
constant clinking of beer.
Just ASMR though.
Something soft. Something soft for
Something
y'all.
soft for everyone. Welcome back. This is episode.
Doesn't matter.
It's another episode.
It's another episode. That's all that counts.
Today we're going to be talking about
Social media,
yes.
but more specific, early social media.
Mm-hmm.
So, give us some examples, Chris. Cut you off guard.
Well, I was I was thinking like early internet type stuff, but early social media too. MySpace. MySpace was everything growing up for me.
Let's talk about MySpace then.
MySpace was fun.
Man, good old top 10, top 100. Well, how many top friends could you get?
Dude, you could choose, if memory serves, you could choose as many as you wanted. You could be like super petty and make one person like your top.
Usually that's when you were in relationships. Like,
Nah.
no?
No, I did it with like a bunch of my friends where like...
You only had one top?
Actually, no, yeah, you're right. I think it was more for relationships.
When would somebody put one person as their top friend?
If you guys were really good friends, I'd hope. Or maybe if someone was like super spiteful, and you're just like, yeah, you don't like this person? They're my top.
I think I had top 5. I think that was the norm, top 5.
Do you remember Pimp My Profile?
No, what is that?
Dude, alright, so you remember how on MySpace, you'd have your profile obviously, and then like you load it up and you got your music player going?
Okay.
There was a website that you could change the background of your profile. And you could pimp it out. You could pretty much grab like any picture, any like JPEG image.
Yeah.
And make that your background.
Oh, actually, yeah.
You remember?
Yeah, because sometimes it'd be just with that image just stretched out, blown up.
Yep.
Or it was like in squares.
Yes.
Like numbers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember now. Yeah. Ah, damn, dude.
Yeah, man.
You know what it reminds me of?
What?
That S you used to draw in middle school.
Oh, the S.
Yes, the 3 bars and scratched into.
I don't think it has a name. I just call it the
MySpace. When I think it's MySpace,
think of the
I
S.
always think of that S. I don't know why.
They go hand in hand in unexplainable phenomenon.
Yeah.
I think at this point, so much time has passed that it's classified as a mythology. I don't know.
No one knows where it comes from. I don't know where it comes from.
Everybody knows the story. Nobody knows where it's from.
Oh, man.
No, but yeah, MySpace was fun as hell, man.
I miss the music. The music aspect of it was, to me, that was the greatest part.
Man,
it could be blank. It could be a blank page like a blank profile. But if you had music, like, you know what? You're not a bot.
Yeah, that's true. You know how much I would stress off that song, my profile song? Like, if I didn't have the song that perfectly represented how I felt at that moment, like, I was in shambles. I didn't know... that's all I would spend my time doing, looking for that perfect song.
How many songs would you have on your profile?
Pretty good playlist.
Do you ever think, that people actually went through your playlist?
No.
Do you think
I never went through people's playlists.
Yeah, do you ever think they went past the first 30 seconds of the first song?
I never did, so no. I'd like to think that they did. I'd like to think that they cared. They probably didn't give a shit. Because I know as soon as I went on somebody's profile, I'd always...
Chris with the good music. Yeah. I remember him.
As soon as I would get on somebody's profile, I'd instantly like scroll down and pause their playlist because I wouldn't want to hear it. I was not having it with anybody because everybody had whack music.
I miss that. I miss all of that.
Those were good times.
Hey, talking about bots, do you think bots was a big problem in MySpace? Like nowadays... Instagram, there's a bunch of Instagram bots, a bunch of Twitter bots. You think there was bots back then that would be on MySpace?
I don't know. I
don't think so, huh?
Not really.
Because I don't remember ever being added by generic person number 1, generic person number 3 or whatever.
Yeah, I never had that trouble. Never like experienced bots in the early days of internet like that. Not with MySpace, at least. Or
you ever have a Facebook? Because Facebook goes back. You did?
Yeah, I did.
Wow, you were one of the early pioneers.
No.
When did Facebook come out?
I want to say like 2012. What's your guess? Like, what do you think?
I think it's earlier.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm gonna say 2008.
Okay. Let's see. Facebook launch. Maybe 2006. Survey says.
Wow, 2004.
Wow. Holy shit, yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Wow.
You're a whole 8 years off. I'm off by 4. Hey, whatever happened to Tom?
I don't know. I know he's not dead. Tom was...
I hope not. My first friend.
My first real friend.
My only homeboy.
You know, I used to pick Tom as my top friend whenever people would like get jaded about not being in my tops.
Really?
Yeah, and it's just like you can't get mad at that. You're gonna get mad at the creator. You dare go against the creator?
I made another account and added myself as my top friend.
No, you didn't.
I should have. Should have been just that one person, dude. Me. I only got my... What's that one meme where there's a kid looking forward and then he photoshops himself right behind with a gun? He says, I can't even trust myself sometimes.
The dude with the glasses, right? The black dude?
No, it was like some white kid. Maybe, I don't know. I forgot who it was.
Memes get lost over time.
Sometimes I can't even trust myself.
What else do you remember from the early days?
LimeWire, honestly.
Yeah.
I was on that 24/7. Back when I had the old iPod shuffles.
Yep.
Like I had the ones that didn't have the fucking screen on them, bro.
Oh, the little square, the OG shuffles. Yeah. The ones that were literally just a play and pause button.
I was too poor to get the original iPods with the big ass screen and the wheel.
Yeah.
I think the next one I got was the thin one.
Man, do you remember when you got your first iPod? Do you remember?
Yeah, dude, I was fucking juiced.
Yeah, I still remember the feeling of the the wheel.
Yeah.
The velvet wheel.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't velvet, I guess, or
it was smooth.
Yeah, but
it's fucking smoother than the rest of the iPod.
It was essentially the equivalent of like giving a man a gun. I felt like I had so much power in my hand.
You bust that thing out.
Yeah, dude. I remember when I'd just spend time like scrolling.
You packing, bro?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
16 gigs.
You know what sucked though? I got my iPod right before the new one came out that had the camera on it.
Oh.
And I was pissed. I was like, damn, I should have fucking waited.
Do you remember all those iPod commercials where it was like colorful backgrounds and just people fucking dancing like
the silhouettes though, right? There were silhouettes.
Yeah.
No, that's a throwback.
That shit made me want an iPod so bad.
But so LimeWire was my source of music.
Yeah, it was everybody's.
I don't condone pirating, but I was young and foolish back then.
Dude, LimeWire, it got shut down not that long ago. I think it was like 2014 that they finally like fucking...
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
They finally put an end to it. So that's only, 5 years ago now? Yeah.
Wait, when did you said 2012?
No, 2014.
2014?
Mm-hmm.
Completely shut down the server?
Mm-hmm.
I can believe that.
Yeah, because they finally got him on a copyright infringement, obviously, right? They're stealing a bunch of fucking songs. But another thing that was a huge problem, a lot of child pornography. A lot of
on LimeWire?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of porn in general.
I know. So you're looking at Lil Wayne, a Millie or some shit.
It was never what the title said. Or like a new Blink-182 song. It's like, all right. It was never a new Blink-182 song, dog. It was everything but.
I forgot what.
Those were not good times. The thing is, like, everybody knew. We weren't stupid to it. Like, we knew everybody. Everybody knew somebody that had gotten like a virus from LimeWire.
Dude, I got a virus.
Oof.
I had a completely. I got a blue screen, and then it said, "Oh,
you got bricked."
I didn't get bricked, but I was close to. I had to do hard reset. But the thing was one day I was downloading some album. I used to download full albums. I forgot what album I downloaded. But the next time I turned on my computer, I got a blue screen and it said, "Oh, FBI has hacked your
computer, remember that.
Your computer.
Yeah.
And you have to pay a fine or else you're gonna get arrested."
Yeah.
And my dumb ass back in there was like, "Oh no,
not the
no!" And it was a family computer too. I was like, "Fuck!" What am I gonna do? I hit up my cousin, and he's like, "You're a fucking dumbass, bro. What are you downloading?"
But it's the family computer.
Thank God he was tech savvy. I learned from him. Like, you just gotta hard reset it, bro. Before the computer completely boots, you gotta go into safe mode and then do a hard. You're gonna lose all your files, but it's gonna get rid of the malware.
The thing is, we didn't know because for us, like, LimeWire was just super simple, right? It's like, I want this song. They have this song. All I have to do is press this button, and then I get this song. That wasn't usually the case. Like, you ran the risk of getting malware, Trojanware, viruses. Just literally, it was a cesspool of the music, like, free music industry.
I may or may not be wrong. I'm sorry, Alex, but I think he told me that he got caught with the same scam, and I think he actually paid.
Oof.
I may or may not be wrong.
Shout out to you, bud.
And he told me about it too. I was like, bruh, I think you got scammed.
The FBI wouldn't lie to me.
The FBI wouldn't send you an email, bro. They wouldn't ask you for a Walmart credit card of $300.
We also take personal checks.
Some Indian dude in fucking India must have gotten a $300 prepaid Walmart card by Alex. Pass that, bro.
And I don't know. Scammers, you gotta respect scamming in some sense. It's a hustle, but...
It's a hustle. It's an art.
You're a piece of shit if you scam, bro. Just to be claro.
There's this dude on Twitch that...
Scams people?
No. He has a whole career based around just messing with scammers. Like, he just wastes their time. Yeah. He'd be on there with the voice changer, like some granny voice.
Yeah.
And the dude's trying to scam him, like, ma'am, you have to go to Walmart, get a prepaid card of $300, take it to your closest Western Union, and send it to me, and we're unblock your computer.
I've seen that one, and they're like, he's scamming the scammers, right?
Sometimes like he'll try to send them viruses back at him to brick their PC. It works once in a while.
They try to get their sys keys too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll try to like break in there. Those videos are hella funny.
And like, I didn't know this, but you can remote, I guess, use someone's computer remotely.
Yes, if they give you the password.
Yeah. So when he does that, he'll put up. He'll be voicing some young girl.
Yeah. And
then when that dude's looking through the files, there'll be one folder that says sexy pictures, and the girl will be like, "Oh, please don't touch that. Oh, don't worry." And then
boom,
the scammer will do it anyways, because I mean he has full control. And what is she gonna do? So
and it's just virus.
or even funnier, it'd be just some naked bald man or some shit. He'd be like, "Oh, what the hell is this? Don't look at the pictures, please."
Yeah, all right, Alice. But yeah, fucking LimeWire. You remember FrostWire?
Yeah, I tried it. Didn't like it.
Nope. It didn't give me nearly as many viruses as I would have liked. Do you remember there were images too? So when I think of LimeWire, I always think of like that one kid in the class that had the PSP just packed with porn. He always had a bunch of porn, and he always got it from LimeWire. Because that's what, when I think of PSPs, I always think of porn. Just porn. Like, they had games.
I have a PSP.
Let me check it out.
It's full of music, bro.
That's what they always say.
Oh,
do you remember how stupid those discs were? They were the discs that went in PSPs.
Yeah,
they were called UMDs.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a GTA one. I have a couple of ones still there.
You do still have your PSP?
Yeah, dude.
Holy shit, dude.
Recently I ended
up downloading some free music on LimeWire.
I ended up modding it and downloading old PS1 games on there.
That's pretty cool.
I have Mega Man, I have Spyro games on there and shit.
That sounds really cool, actually.
Keep your PSPs. A lot of memories. A lot of stains, probably.
A lot of porn.
Oh, dude. That reminds me. I remember one time my sister bought her my PSP, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
goof there, pop.
Yeah, and I was asking for it back. And then she's, I don't know, we got into an argument about it. And I started yelling at her and started calling her mean names like, "Bitch, if you don't give me my goddamn PSP back." And we were on the second story, and whatever, second story, right?
Yeah.
And she decided to run away with my PSP. I was like, "Stop!" So I grab her by the hand, and I'm like, please give me my PSP bag. She's like, no. Like, please give me my PSP bag. Like, let go of my hand first. Like, no, you're gonna run. Give me my PSP bag. And out of fucking spite, she dangles it over the.
No.
Yeah. And I'm like, what's your fucking problem?
That's 2 terabytes of hardcore porn.
I wouldn't let go, so she decided to let go of it.
Holy shit! Really?
Yeah.
Wow. You a cold piece.
Cold. You're lucky I still talk to you.
Yeah. We're only blood.
I swear, bro. You ever play online games?
Coolmathgames.com. Shout out.
You ever played RuneScape?
No, I was never on the RuneScape hype, man. I was on do you remember Newgrounds? Do you ever play Newgrounds?
Vaguely. It was like all Flash games, right?
Yeah.
I remember there'd be one where it was like a wave thing. Like whatever Plants vs. Zombies is. But back in the day, there'd be this fist. There would be like so if you can put up turrets, flamethrowers and stuff. But one of the power-ups was a fist from the sky comes down and squishes the stick people in the waves.
Jesus Christ.
No? I need to find that. I'll post it somewhere.
What do you think it was called? Let's see if we can jog your memory.
Well, what's some games do you remember?
Dad and Me.
Dad and Me?
Dude, let me show you this game. This game was absolutely fantastic. It was literally just
We gotta show them too.
Dude, check this out. Newgrounds. Newgrounds was my genesis. Like in middle school, you know how you had a computer lab?
Mm-hmm.
And they'd tell you like, yeah, you can play on games. Newgrounds was one of the few websites that wasn't blocked.
Oh, remember there used to be once where you could Google it and it'll be under a different name. It'll redirect you to here and bypass security.
Man, I felt like the biggest hacker in the world when I was able to like play the game that the teacher said I couldn't play. They tell you like, yeah, you can play
I feel like it's full of porn games now, Newgrounds.
Nah, no way.
Oh, you remember E-Bombs World?
E-Bombs World?
E-Bombs?
No, I never played that.
No, it was a website, E-Bombs.
Never went to it.
Never? Oh, man, that was like... Oh, like Stumble Upon. Remember Stumble Upon?
Yes.
Is it still around?
Let's a quick search. That was out when we were in high school, wasn't it?
I'm sure. Remember E-Bombs World, Stick Death, bro? Man, Stick Death was some... Can't believe I was allowed. Actually, my parents even know how to use a computer.
Yeah, dude, Stumble Upon's still around.
Oh, shit.
What else were some like early? Did you ever? Okay, you know what? Let's talk about. It's not a game or anything. Did you ever have Netscape, Netgear?
Netgear?
Yeah.
I don't.
It was like a browser. It was like
Because I know Netgear is still a product for computers.
So was it Netscape?
It'd probably be Netscape.
I hated Netscape. It was like the worst browser ever.
No, I remember.
Dog, that shit was infuriating. It just like, it looked super ugly. The logo was hideous. I hated the colors.
Why'd you use it then?
Because my dad, the family computer. We had the family computer.
At least let me use Internet Explorer. No. No, you're using Netscape from now on.
You know what's interesting? Internet Explorer was obviously the hugest thing at the time.
Yeah.
Now I think like less than 5% of people use it, dude.
Dude, I don't use it.
Yeah, Google Chrome fucking destroyed everything.
I use Chrome. Oh, I mean, at first it was Mozilla. And then...
Firefox.
Yeah, then Chrome came around. And I was like, you know what? This is much faster. I use Google for a lot of things. And it just boots up very fast.
Isn't it surreal to think about how Google just started off as a website initially? Think about this. 15 years ago, the term Google something was never around. No. Nobody ever said, I'm going to Google that. Now it's just like, it's commonplace. Everybody Googles everything.
An old coworker of mine, I think I told this story. He was, he had some money in his pocket. He ended up deciding to invest in stocks. And one of his broker, he heard about Google back when it was first popping on. He was like, hey, have you heard about Google? And the stockbroker was saying, nah, don't do it. Too risky. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. And, flash forward now, it's popping off.
Yeah.
Dude ended up punching his broker and leaving him. This dude from New Jersey.
Damn, dude. Could you imagine losing or missing out on that opportunity?
I think I kick myself now over Bitcoin. But
I still don't understand how Bitcoin works.
Neither do I, bro. I only know there was money to be made.
I think the next wave is going to be something with the cloud, man. The cloud has become instrumental with the internet now.
Yeah, but I think one of the things that's stopping people from investing money into the cloud is the hacking. You know, the fappenings.
Yeah. Yes.
They think that discourages a lot of people from using cloud.
It's because I know the security is good, but it's not like impossible.
We've already seen it happen.
Yeah.
With the fappening, I think people are rumoring the fappening 3 is coming.
Oh, sit tightly.
I don't condone it.
I'll still check it out, but I don't condone it.
It may brush past me on the internet, you know.
Well, you know,
by accident though. I'm not looking for it.
What else was around? So you played a lot of RuneScape early on, right?
Yeah, man, I was hooked.
Dude, I never got into like early PC games like that. I know it was a huge thing though. Like
World of Warcraft was fucking huge.
It still is, isn't it? Actually, no. League is killing it.
Yeah, but like in terms of like MMORPGs, World of War.
The world is at war.
World of Warcraft is still huge, dude. But the thing that I never played it because you had to pay monthly subscriptions. RuneScape was somewhat free until you wanted to continue. Like there was a cap for free to play.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh,
so at some point you would have to, if you wanted to keep enjoying the game, either make a new account and start up again, or get a membership to explore the rest of the.
We'd have to pay.
Yeah, you have to pay a monthly subscription. And at that point, I was young and broke, and my parents were gonna
not much has changed for me.
Supply my addiction.
Why don't you play cool math games like all the other kids? Did you ever play cool math games? No. Well, do you remember?
Nah, I wasn't lame.
Did you remember in school? Not cool math games, but they'd like make you. God, what was it called? It was so fucking whack. It was like something that they'd let you play in computer lab, but it was just like all educational. So it was like put in the vowel that's missing, and you know, like you get to see the picture completed. Something like super stupid, but it was all we had. So I was like, I'm gonna figure this out. I have to get this.
You ever try Omegle? Or
yeah.
Chat Roulette back in the day?
Yes.
I remember me and Alex and
a lot of dicks.
And yeah.
A lot of dicks.
Oh God, unruly. The internet back then was the Wild West, dog.
Yes.
There was like live leaks. Man, there was so much fucked up shit on live leaks. I mean, there's still fucked up shit now, but back then it was just unfiltered, just pure debauchery. I remember seeing some fucked up shit. Remember 2 Girls in 1 Cup? Oh, Pain Olympics.
Oh man, those were like rites of passages. If you were in 7th grade, 8th grade,
because there was always that. If you see that video, you weren't prepared for the world.
The thing is, like, it always got around. Like, there's always, I'm sure a lot of people can resonate with this. There was one point in your life where somebody came up to you and said, "Hey, have you ever seen 2 Girls, 1 Cup?"
Lemon Party. If you haven't seen Lemon Party, type it in. I think it's still up. LemonParty.com or .net.
I wonder if it is .org. Let's find out if it's still up.
Something.
For those of you that don't know, Lemon Party is actually... No, it's just you... it's like a baking thing.
What the hell is this?
It might still be up.
Is it? You might get a...
I'm not... we recommend it. Go check it out.
What's some other fucked up YouTube video or videos from back in the day?
What? 2 Guys, 1 Hammer.
Oh, that was
wild.
I'm sad now. I remember seeing a video of this. Oh my god, people are just some fucked up shit. I mean, people have done fucked up shit throughout time, since the internet. We could actually record it. We actually get a documentation of this. I remember seeing this video of these 2 Russian girls. They're speaking Russian. Obviously, that's why I know they're Russian.
Right.
And they were at a river. Some girl was walking with some bucket, and you were hearing something. Like you can hear something in the background, like muffled. And then the camera gets closer to the bucket, and it's
a puppy.
Yeah, a bucket full of puppies, bruh.
I remember that.
And one of the girls picks up a puppy, cocks it back like fucking some superstar football player, and just launches it straight up. And like here's.
Yeah, I remember that video.
This bitch is laughing.
Yeah, it was a wild video.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this was before we had before like there was safe search and all that stuff. It was kind of the thing is it wasn't like super accessible, but there was always somebody that would tell you like, oh yeah, just check it out, go here, and then you can watch this video. I'm sure you can still find it. It's for sure still out there somewhere, but yeah, the internet in the beginning was a really weird place because people didn't know if they should start. It was just them trying to figure everything out. They had chat rooms going on. Were you ever into chat rooms?
Nah. I mean, I most of just message people on MySpace,
AOL Instant Messenger.
I never really got into it.
Really?
No.
I was on IM Messenger.
No, I got a phone at that point, so I was like, I'd rather text people.
Early days of the phone. Man, do you remember internet on like Blackberries or like your T-Mobile phones?
Bro, was that the internet, bro? Was that
really? Do you remember Metro Web?
No.
You never had the internet for Metro PCS?
No, I never had Metro PCS.
That shit was horrible.
I had AT&T.
I had Metro, man. My first phone was a Metro phone, and I tried to...
I remember that. Remember that ugly-ass phone you had?
I do, too. It was a horrible fucking phone.
You're in the good old days. I got a fly right here. Yeah, it's pretty hot in the studio today.
Just a bit, yeah.
You gotta. Well, actually, I remember that peanut butter jelly time meme.
Peanut butter jelly time.
Peanut butter jelly. What was some iconic like meme songs from back in the day? I remember Chocolate Rain.
That was like super early YouTube.
Yeah, that was still early.
Early internet, yeah.
Early social media, because YouTube was basically social media.
The one thing I always remember of like early YouTube was How to Be Gangsta by Nigga Higa.
No. Oh yeah.
I remember that was like one of the just repressed memory unlocked. No, I remember showing it to my family in the family computer.
Yeah.
And everybody thought it was super funny. They were just like, that's hilarious. And that was one of the few moments that the internet brought us closer together. It was a good time, but a lot has changed.
Yeah, just a little bit. Everything's a lot more PC now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things you could get away with in YouTube. A lot of things.
What else was around like early?
So you never been on E-Bombs World?
No. What is it?
It was just a page where people post their art and memes, like early memes, bro. Early memes.
Like motivational poster memes?
Yeah, remember like a little kid with the fist?
Oh, wow. Awkward penguin?
Yeah. The cat, the little chubby fat cat that says, something intensifies or some shit.
Early memes.
Grumpy Cat back in the day.
Grumpy Cat wasn't really that early.
That was early.
No.
Yeah.
No way, man.
Trollface.
That's early. That's like the genesis of memes. The rage faces.
Yeah. Or there are a bunch of emo posts like, come to the dark side. We have cookies.
Oh, man.
XD rar.
Oh,
then it was like not like people said it with intent. It wasn't
I do remember
for
that.
The cringe.
Nope.
People did it.
They meant it.
Yeah, they meant it.
The Hot Topic kids.
I remember those days. I miss those days.
I don't. I'm glad we've moved on as people.
Now we have Little Uzi Vert. Juice WRLD. 1 Point Little Peep.
Little Peep?
R.I.P.
Did you ever use eBay?
eBay?
Yeah.
No.
I know eBay was big.
I was broke. I never got the point to buy shit.
Well, I mean, you could sell stuff on eBay too. But
look at us, bro. Does it look like I'm selling shit on eBay? Oh my god.
Yeah, we could use some eBay right now. We need eBay money.
Buy the merch. Boom.
Not available on eBay, but if you guys do want some,
you already know. Contact your boy. It is on Instagram.
What else was around, man? What else was what?
Stick Death. I mean, I remember that one very vividly.
You know, when I'm thinking about it, the only thing I remember like early internet was just like games that I used to play.
Games?
Yeah, mostly on Newgrounds stuff. A lot of Flash games.
RuneScape was my shit.
Oh shit! I remember I used to play Halo on my PC.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
I had Combat Evolved. It was my shit, dude.
Damn. Okay.
I loved that game.
Okay.
Those were good times. That's when... I guess it's not when my love started for Halo, but it definitely... Oh, no, yeah, I'm lying. That's when it all sparked off. It was fun as hell. Because I remember I had the free demo version, and you could play online with the free demo version, and it was only Blood Gulch. That was the only map that you could play, and you could only play Slayer like back to back to back to back. But it was still hella fun. And then you could play with other people that also just had like the free version of the game. And then when you like exit out, it would pop an advertisement, and it was like Sergeant Johnson yelling at you, telling you to buy the game.
Green, bro.
Yeah, he's like,
"Your mom to buy you the game."
"Hoorah, Marine! Get it back in the fight!" And then it just showed like
$30. Oh, bro. Oh, this heat's wild, man.
Yeah, it's... What was it at when we checked? It was at like 98?
Yeah. It was cool hundreds. I'm pretty sure it's like now lower 90s.
Maybe. It's probably not that bad. It's just, in the studio it's a little hot.
I'm trying to think more about my early social media days.
Let's talk about Facebook. Do you remember when you made your Facebook account? And how was the Facebook experience for you?
It was plain as fuck. I mean, it wasn't anything like MySpace. I couldn't modify anything.
Yeah.
I was going to add a picture and then write posts.
Right.
Honestly, I looked back at it recently. I forgot my password from my old Facebook. I decided to find it, and I'm looking through my posts, and man, was I fucking cringy, dude. And there's a lot of interactions with you.
Say less.
Yeah.
Say less.
Yes. I felt like such a beta cuck reading through my things.
Yeah, I
kind of don't even want to say them out loud, and that's how cringy they are.
Now you gotta say it. All right, give me one at least.
One?
Wait, did you look them up like recently, like right before we decided to do this?
No. This is like years ago. Maybe 2 years ago.
And they stuck with you?
Yeah.
Wow, they were cringy.
Because, I mean, I had the account, my first Facebook account was early freshman year. Mm-hmm. Like maybe late 8th grade.
Yeah.
I think one of them the one I hated the most was saying, "Oh, hella bored, hit me up." No one hit me up. I scratched that. You would hit me up. You're the only person to hit me up.
I probably didn't even have the decency to do it like just in a message. I was on the comment, I'm sure. I got you.
A lot of like gay jokes.
Not a whole lot's changed, honestly.
No.
Dude, you know what I never got into? I never really got into Twitter. I think I made one for a little bit.
Same.
But I just never used it. But currently, I know it's huge. It's a really big deal. Twitter's up there with, well, obviously Facebook. What else? Not with Tumblr anymore. Rest in peace to Tumblr.
Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Those are like the top three.
The three juggernauts?
Yeah, those are the three juggernauts. You can't escape them. Well, let's talk about it now. Social media has changed a lot, dude.
Yeah.
You know, it has broken a lot of barriers. You can keep in contact with people that, I mean, across the fucking world. People make friends without even meeting each other in person. Yeah. That's wild. That is wild.
On top of that, you can get in touch with, it's like you're saying, you can reconnect with people you haven't seen in years. Yeah.
And also, it also sparks the same old debate, is social media hurting us? Like, you don't really have to, you can hide behind a computer screen and not really be accountable for our actions, Right. I could say something, and you could probably never, ever see me in person and confront me about it. I can call you fucking, like, oh, you're a piece of shit. That doesn't do, they can't even wipe his own ass. And say you feel some type of way about it. And, I can keep talking shit and avoid you.
Right.
And then
I could just block you. I mean.
True.
That shit, well, I saw that tweet with Tyler, the Creator. It's like, how the fuck you get cyberbullied just to turn off the computer and walk away?
That's a real thing too, huh?
Yeah.
I don't think I was never cyberbullied.
Nah. I never had a cyberbully.
Besides, like, we bully each other.
Yeah, but that was because we were friends.
Yeah.
There was never, like, any contempt in, like...
Yeah, or malice behind it. Nowadays.
Do you think you ever cyberbullied anyone?
Me?
Yeah.
Probably no. I don't think so. Because I mean, I did have social media, but I would never use it heavily. We would always be out and about.
Yeah.
We'd always be kicking it. You know?
I was never. Well, no.
I was never stuck behind a computer screen.
I'd be lying if I said no. I use the computer a fair amount.
I would try to be out most of the time.
The thing is, it got replaced by. I mean, no, like there's computers are still around, but everybody connects to the internet through their phones for the most part now, through smartphones. I think smartphones was a huge leap into what makes the internet so accessible.
Being more connected.
Yes.
Never unplugging, basically.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Deep cut.
Deep cut. Yeah. Put that in a t-shirt and sell it.
What else? All right, let's...
Honestly, I think social media got us fucked up.
You think so?
Yeah.
Why? What's that?
Or maybe just American culture. But sometimes, like, say because it's happened to me. I meet someone new, like, oh hey, what's up, yada yada yada. Let's exchange contact information. Never hit him up on social media. Or
yeah, I've been there.
I've tried to hit him up.
There's nothing.
Nothing back. You know, it's funny, or they'll hit me up like, hey, what's up? I'll contact them, and they'll never contact me back or something like that. It doesn't happen all the time, but it happens more frequently than I think, or than I thought it would.
Yeah, because again, it's just I don't know. Why do you think that is? Do you think it's because you don't really have to deal with the person that you're ignoring directly?
I think it's just American culture. I don't know.
What do you mean by that?
For some reason, we tend to we'll meet someone new, and then the next day, keep pushing it. Like if I say we were friends and I met you one day at school, right? We'll say, hey, what's up? Yada yada. We say we had a whole class for a semester, and we talk in class. Semester's over. New semester comes in, and I see you walking down the hall, and we might just keep it pushing.
Yeah.
And, you know, we'll like glance at each other, and then glance away, keep it pushing. It happens a lot.
Hold on.
Yeah. Pause. And we're back.
Technical difficulties.
Sounds like dogs are going brazy, bro.
It seems like there's always a fire whenever I'm over here. Mm-hmm. There's always some fire truck that passes by.
There's always an ambulance running off, man. Oh, how about this? For some reason, it just came out to mind. What is it? Visual signaling or no? What is it? Virtue signaling. Virtue signaling.
What is that? I hear
virtue signaling.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, today I fed the homeless. You know, you see people on YouTube post like, oh, today I'm helping a homeless person.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And
cloud chasers? No, that you don't chase. That's
what virtue signaling is. Like, oh, look at me. I'm helping this person out.
Like I'm doing a good thing?
Yeah, I'm doing a good deed. But, I mean, you can be a shit person behind the camera.
Right.
But all you display is your virtue. Like, you know, your good acts.
Okay. That makes sense.
I think it's a real thing. I feel like some people are shitty people through and through. But with the power of social media, you don't really, you know, you can portray yourself in a certain light.
Right.
You know, the people around you may think you're shitty, but the people outside of your immediate circle will think you're a good person.
What if we take away likes from the equation?
I mean, even if without likes, you have the power to virtue signal for yourself.
That's true. But I'm talking like in the grand scheme of things. Like, let's say an influencer where it's a... Like, I know what you're talking about, right? Where they go out and they do these good deeds and they're just like, oh, look at how good of a person I am. Like, you should be doing this too. Or, you know who's a good example of this? What's someone just off the top of my head? Oh, God. What's his name? Supreme Patty, like, everything he does makes no sense. He's just, like, super crazy. Put, like, lemon juice in his eyes and shit. But then he'll make a video of, like, getting a homeless guy, giving him a haircut, and taking him out, like, for food or whatever. Does that make him a good person, or is he just virtue signaling?
It could be a form of virtue signaling. I don't know the dude personally.
I don't either.
I mean, all I know is he does dumb shit, like hurt himself and make himself a jackass in public.
Right.
But maybe it's not a problem. I like it. I'm like, okay, good. Thank you for helping out that one homeless person. I hope you continue to help out people, It's because as far as I know, maybe he's donating some percentage of his income to a charity.
That's true.
I don't know that. So
I doubt it. But
some people keep it under wraps.
Yeah.
Like Keanu Reeves, that boy's fucking godsend. And that fool donates half of his money, or like a large chunk of his income to leukemia and cancer research.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Since I think his sister had cancer and stuff like that.
I don't know too much about Keanu.
This fool doesn't post it out there.
No, he doesn't. I didn't even know that. That's wild.
Yeah.
Huh.
Dude, he's a good guy. He's a good guy through and through. He's not virtue signaling.
The internet loves him right now.
Yeah, he blew up.
I think it's because of John Wick.
I think so too.
But then he's also Keanu. He's pretty dope, dude.
There's some people that don't virtue signal that do good, and there's people that cloud chase and virtue signal.
Yeah.
But that happens all the time. I don't know what's wrong with that dog.
Sounds like he's getting
He's virtue signaling. How long are we recording for?
I have no idea.
I
honestly have no clue.
You haven't been setting a timer? This is alright. Fuck. Oh no, here's 42 minutes. Okay.
Oh, cool.
Do you have anything else to add? We can wrap it up here.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of what else we can brush up on. Let's see.
You don't have to force it.
No. I'm just. No, I don't think I got anything. What about you?
I think social media is going in the wrong direction.
Really?
Because it's so easy to become internet famous.
Mm-hmm.
You can do dumb shit and become internet famous.
Yes.
Like you really think about Boom Gang. I think about Gucci Berry.
Yeah.
Supreme Patty, Dan the Man. Remember that
Long
kid?
Neck.
Daddy Longneck. But I don't know. He just capitalizes on his disabilities. Some people
That's what they're all doing, man. They're all a little bit retarded.
We're not the brightest people either, but I think it's going the wrong way. Like Boom Gang, this guy, or even what's that dude that killed himself? The YouTuber.
Etika?
Etika.
Is it Etika?
Yeah. He was just, at one point, maybe his...
Rest in peace to Etika.
Yeah, his startup was a lot of reactions and him just making, being a funny dude.
Yeah.
But by the end of it, he was doing some wild ass shit. He was doing dumb shit. At one point, he was getting swatted.
Oh, I saw that video.
Yeah, and he was acting a fool.
Mm-hmm. Or he went on live.
Yeah, and he was like the cops were asking, "Hey, let us come in." I understand where he's coming from. Like he didn't do anything bad, but at that point, stakes are too high, bro. They broke down his door. That fool could have been seriously hurt.
He could have been killed.
Yeah, I mean, I can see where he's coming from. Like, fuck you. You're not gonna come in here. I didn't do shit. But sometimes you just.
Do you think the ego?
The wave is too big to stop.
You think the ego is in trouble for people that are famous?
I think so. Especially for younger people, like.
You think it's the age thing? Because I was gonna say
because experience, man.
Yeah, with big shot Hollywood actors, like they are worldwide famous, but I don't want to say they're on the same tier as an example as Etika, right? They're not on the same plane. Like if you were to compare Brad Pitt and Etika,
it used to be like to get famous, you'd have to be brought up by a famous person. Nowadays, any person can become famous.
Incredibly independent.
Yeah, and the triggers to becoming famous are random.
Yeah. Yes, they are.
Like
you never know what you're gonna do to go viral.
Like, look at us right now. We could, this could be whatever, and the next thing you know, something in our video triggered something, and boom, out of nowhere, overnight we're famous.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you think we would handle that?
I don't know. Fuck.
We gonna find out.
A bow and hose. Yeah, I'm sure it must be a trip, dog. It must
Power
be a trip.
I think once you start becoming if you become viral and you blow up overnight, advertisers are gonna come at you like fucking hawks.
Let's talk about Take. Like this kid.
Oh yeah.
Popping off, and the trigger was a badass little kid, and this kid was rapping about it. Like the bars were good.
Yeah.
And they liked that he was doing bad shit.
I think they liked his authenticity.
Like he was just that I can see that.
Because he literally...
But the poor kid, how old is he?
17?
16, 17? And people are like glorifying him like, yeah, you're fucking amazing. Yeah, keep killing people.
Yeah.
And guess what? He kept killing people and everybody's like, whoa, why'd you do that? Like, poor kid, you guys hyped him up.
He's getting the what? The death sentence? That's a little drastic, isn't it?
Who's the little Asian girl?
Lil Tay.
Little Tay.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, oh, you're a badass little girl talking hella shit to people. And one thing goes to another, she's getting offered drugs and stuff.
Yeah.
And people are tripping. There's a custody battle now.
There is?
I think at some one point,
Damn.
the parents are fighting over it.
I fucking disconnected myself from that little social media. I was not interested in that at all.
See, that little girl got the clout.
Yeah.
People around her.
Dude, clout is so real.
Clout chasing?
is so real. Not even clout chasing, just like clout. Because I think clout initially it's in the dictionary. It was a term before like it became popularized in pop culture. But yeah, clout meant like a person of influence that... Let me look up what it is. Because what do you think clout is?
Clout chasing back in the day? Like, do you think who do you remember being internet famous back in the day?
Oh.
That's a good... Because... I'm trying to think of famous internet people from back during the MySpace, E-Bombs, World Times, fucking. Cause I don't know, man. I'm drawing blanks. Oh, actually, remember Mitzi?
Mitzi.
That's YouTube girl. Hi, I'm Mitzi. Whatever. Boxy.
I never watched Boxy.
I remember her being internet famous. I only saw compilations
of Boxy.
Yeah, Boxy, because
Boxy.
she was just over the top.
Oh Christ! Speaking of over the top, what's his stupid name? Fred. Dude. Yeah, Fred. I hated Fred.
Dude, I don't know, man. That shit's wild.
I think back then people were just having fun. They were just having a great time, and they would get a bunch of views and they were cool. But the term influencer or social media wasn't even coined. It was just like this person on YouTube. It was a video that has hits on the internet. That's what it was before.
Yeah. But
now it's just like it's a force of nature. It's if you've got a successful YouTube channel, you can do really good things and you can get a lot of money out of it with the ad revenue.
And I remember gaming stuff, like streaming wasn't really a thing, but people would. Like record. VH tape, record their TV stream, them doing Let's Plays. Remember Dark Side Phil?
Yes. Pudge, Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah. Those are internet famous. Oh, dude.
Only Use Me Blade, shout out, man. That guy was good.
I think we're still in the early stages of the internet. Because, I mean, how long has the internet been out? Since like
40 years.
Early 90s?
Yeah. 40
years? Hell no.
You don't think so?
No.
When was the internet created?
It's Google. Yeah. I don't think the internet's that old. I think it's like... I mean, actual web browsing internet, Not talking in binary and shit. Like actual...
Let me try this again. So let's see.
How old is the internet? Just write that. How old is the internet?
How old is the internet? According to this, to Tioma.us.
That's another web browser.
More ads.
Go back.
Great.
You looked at a sponsored thing. Brief history of the internet. The first one. Just. Let's see.
97? I don't know.
No.
This was published in 97. Let's see. First recorded description. Whoa. August 1962. Galactic Network. Yeah, that's not right. 1966. Oh, this is a very long article. 1972.
Just, or at least like access to the public, where internet was in the home and not at the business.
Showing 85.
85. That's still relatively new.
Yeah, it has not been around very long.
No, it's as old. Like Kendrick's that old. Internet has been around. It's around the same age as Kendrick.
I wonder how weird it is for people that have just watched the internet explode. Well, I mean, we've watched the internet explode.
We have.
We've been here for
20-some years.
Yeah. We've been here for a lot of key things that have changed in the internet.
Mm-hmm.
We witnessed what? Witnessed the development of the cloud. Messenger.
Cloud,
VR. Google fucking becoming the search engine.
AI, like, hey Siri.
Yes. The internet is fucking going global. Skynet 2020.
Twitch streaming. Dude, it's all around.
Dude, that shit came out of nowhere. I was not expecting streaming to become what it became.
Yeah, but people enjoy watching and interacting with others.
With people that, yeah.
It reminds me of like mukbangs. Like, what the fuck? What even is a mukbang? I guess it's a Korean thing.
Who cares?
It's a Korean thing. I guess people out in Korea value eating in family. But now there's a lot of isolation problems. People feel lonely. And someone capitalized on it. It must have been by accident, though.
You know,
or some person was eating online.
And someone's like, hey, this is cool.
Yeah. I don't feel like I'm eating alone now. Bada bing, bada boom.
A new genre is born. All right.
ASMR. What the fuck?
Do you want to look into that next time?
Weird internet subcultures.
That sounds fun.
All right.
All right. That'll do it for us then.
All right. Cool.
Yeah. Anything you want to add before we head out?
We have no outro.
I thought we did.
All right.
Just gonna